Hello, Jason here from septictank.co.uk and welcome to another live broadcast. So in this broadcast, excuse me, I'm going to answer the question, how deep is a septic tank buried? And that's a very, very good question. And it basically depends on two things. Whether you're putting in one of those onion shape kind of bottle style septic tanks, or it depends on whether you're putting a low profile septic tank in, a shallow septic tank. So what do I mean? Well, I'm going over to the computer now and I'll show you exactly what I mean, and I'll show you how deep a septic tank is buried. Have a look at this. Okay, so here is a septic tank cutaway here. So here's a cutaway where I'm going to put a septic tank, and let me just do this for you now. Have a look at this, right? So let me show you what the two holes look like. Number one, so there's hole number one and hole number two. Okay, so there we go. So this hole is ready for the onion tank, and that hole there is ready for the low profile tank. So straight away you can see that the holes, this hole is almost twice the height of this hole here. So let me show you a typical onion tank. So I'm going to start off with a small onion tank, okay? Oh, so let me put the half here. There we go, okay. So there's an onion tank, there we go. All right, so that is an onion tank, and let me put in the low profile bullet shaped septic tank. So there we go. All right, so that puts it in perspective for you, doesn't it? All right, so if I just put it there we go. Okay, so typically the onion shaped septic tank will be, the hole for that will be, starting on the small ones, will be about 10, 11, 12 foot deep. The low profile septic tank there will only be about 4.5 feet. So you can see it's almost 2/3 shallower than the onion shaped septic tank. And not only that, I mean, there's other factors to take into consideration as well. So the onion septic tanks are deeper, and because they're deeper, what that means is you've also got to bury them or surround them in concrete. Okay, so literally that is what it looks like by the time you've buried in a concrete septic tank, and it's going to cost you typically about 600, 700, 800, 900 quid to concrete that tank in. The low profile bullet shaped septic tanks that we've got in there, all you need to do is backfill them with shingle. So there you go, let me just show you this here. So the shingle there, okay, so that's what it's like there. So although the onion-shaped septic tanks will cost you typically about 100, 150 quid cheaper than the bullet-shaped septic tanks, you'll save that money on the front end, but you'll lose about 12, 1300 quid on the back end by the time you've installed them. So the depth of the septic tank depends whether you go for an onion one or a low profile one. If you go for an onion shaped septic tank, then you're typically looking at a minimum of 11 foot depth hole for that. For the small, starting on the small low profile ones, you're looking at 4.5 feet. The onion tanks can go up to like 20 feet deep as they get bigger, whereas the low profiles typically just get longer. So there you go. I hope that's answered your question. And I hope that's answered your question as to how deep is a septic tank buried. If you've got any more questions, you've got any more queries, then just all you need to do is go to, let me just get this up on the screen here. Wrong screen. Just go to septictank.co.uk, and you know, as I said, you'll find tons of free videos there. You can go to Septic Tank TV if you want to watch more TV and see more of me, or you can just go to septictank.co.uk and give me a ring from the website. So thank you very much for watching this live broadcast, and I'll speak to you soon.